Now, if you were watching last night, you'll know that I mentioned Tim Flannery again, his endless climate alarmism and ridiculous predictions of permanent drought and empty dams. Now, the real-world repercussions of that sort of thing have meant that governments across this country, actually in every mainland state, have ended up building expensive, power-hungry desalination plants rather than building more dams. Now, it's pretty clear the desal plants are all white elephants, with the exception of Perth, where they don't have much catchment. But all these other desal plants have been a waste. They cost a fortune to actually keep idle or run at minimum capacity just to keep them in working order. In fact, in total, the desal plants cost more than $12 billion to build around this country. Can you believe it? And they're costing hundreds of millions of dollars a year in operational costs. That's one direct cost of hysterical and erroneous climate predictions. Now, I'm worried we're going to see a similar thing happen in response to this pandemic. It won't be that costly, but Anastasia Palaszczuk has announced a state government quarantine facility to be built near Toowoomba today. This is on top of a joint federal project in Brisbane, or near Brisbane, and one being built in Victoria as well. Now, is it just me, or is this all a lot of spending on facilities that are likely to become white elephants very, very soon? With vaccinations rolling out not just around Australia but around the world, we should be moving to a testing and vaccination model for international travel within months. And quarantine should be obsolete. If we ever need it, the hotel quarantine model has proven successful. No quarantine system will ever be perfect. There'll always be human errors and breaches of quarantine and infection control. But hotel quarantine is the single biggest reason this country has had such a wonderful head start on the virus, why we're now vaccinating the whole country before we've even experienced what could be reasonably called a national first wave of the virus. This is 90% politics. Labor and the premiers have been trying to spread the blame or pass on the blame to Canberra because of hotel quarantine. They said that Canberra didn't run specialised quarantine facilities. So now they're being built to solve a political problem, not a quarantine problem. I guess they'll be good for school camps or visiting sports teams in years to come.